Here with Concordia head tennis coach Joel Reckewey to preview the 2017 season for both men and women. Now the women did already have a match back in the fall with Fort Hays State, but most of the season is coming up this spring. When we look back first at last year, you had a lot of players they're coming back. What do you feel like they learned and got out of last year that's going to help you moving forward?
Well, first I'd like to say it's just an honor and a privilege to be the head coach at Concordia University and to work with young student athletes that we have here. It's an amazing opportunity and I really appreciate it. We do have a strong team, and I think that we do have some experience and that we have some seniors on the team, and we also have some new young recruits. So those two combined, going into my third season now, that we've really tried to build the program. The players know each other well. Getting to know each other has really helped our communication as far as the way that we perform, and we're all about Bulldog tennis, and so we're looking forward to this upcoming season.
Why don't we start with two of those seniors on the men's side? You've got a couple that have been around the program for a long time now with Patricio and Javier. How much have they meant from a leadership standpoint and just being able to help the rest of the team grow?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you hit the nail on the head there with both those guys, and Javier and Patricio, because they have been around for a long time and they've been through a lot, and I think that those guys are really good role models. Just the way they conduct themselves, the way that they practice, the way that they approach playing the matches. And again, this is it's been a long season for them, and this is their kind of last run at it this semester, and I know both guys are excited to get out on the court and really get after it. So I'm happy to have those guys lead the way for the rest of our team, and we're just lucky to have them.
And a couple guys got really good experience last year as freshmen, like Thomas Grief and Gabe Poling. How are some of those guys coming along now that have been in the program for a year?
Absolutely. I mean, I would say both those guys, Gabe and Thomas, won some big matches last year. They found a way to win. And another thing with those guys is that they're both really tall, and they've got a lot of height. And with that match experience from last year, now that they're going into their second year, I think that they're going to have a little bit stronger presence on the doubles court as well. So I expect to see some good tennis there, hopefully get some wins. But again, I think that the experience goes a long way, because now they have those expectations of what's going to happen, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing them take the court as well.
And I know Lucas Soler is a newcomer you're excited about. What does that freshman group bring on the men's side? Absolutely,
yeah. We have a good freshman class, and again, we've got a lot of height on the team and a lot of speed. I'd say even in Lucas, and another kid is Josh Miller, and Alex Caldwell. His older brother, Joel Caldwell, was actually a Concordia Bulldog. But those guys have a lot of talent that we can utilize on the team and also on the tennis court. So we're lucky to have those new freshmen that have just the ability to get better and really impact the team positively. So that'll be fun to see how we do.
And switching over to the women's side, really have almost everybody back from last year that played a lot. That's got to mean there's a lot of competition for spots. How's that kind of playing out in practice?
Yeah, I really like where our women's team is at. We last year had a winning record in the conference, ended up getting third, and as you mentioned, we have the same core team with a lot of the similar players playing similar spots, but yet we do have some good recruits coming in. One is Kirsten Wagner, who's had a lot of success in the high school, Nebraska high school scene, and so we're glad to have her. But yeah, having a team with a good sense of itself, and then being able to bring in new players that can contribute is a good step forward for the tennis program.
Well, somebody like Annie Horn, she's played a lot at #1 in her career. How much has that maybe helped her develop now as she's going into her junior year?
Yeah, she is. The one thing about Annie is she's a very consistent player. She puts a lot of balls in play, and that makes it tough for the opponent. And again, she's going into her junior season, so as you know, the eligibility goes. And hopefully she'll just bring her experiences to the table, and I think she's a great leader for the women's team, just in the way that she plays and the way that she competes.
And you know, it was a young team last year, and they went 5-3 in the conference. How are they kind of building off that season?
Right. Well, again, we have the same core team, and so we expect that we're going to be in the hunt there. Similar record, and what we want to do is we want to improve on that and go from third in the conference and hopefully move up. So I know that we have our work cut out for us, but we're embracing the challenge, and we're looking forward to seeing what we can do and getting, pulling off some good wins.
And as I mentioned, you had a match back in September on the women's side, but now both teams will be in action this weekend. How much are they looking forward to taking on Baker University? Yeah,
actually, we've had some really good practices under our belt as the second semester official season has started. We've got some good weightlifting in, and I know that and the team as well, we've talked about how excited we are to take the court. And we know it's a long season, 16 weeks, but we're ready to get started and go from there.
What do you talk about as far as your expectations with the team? Is it more maybe on an individual level with each player, or how do you approach that?
Yeah, tennis is kind of an interesting sport, and I think one thing that we've talked about as a team already for this upcoming season is the word toughness. Just bulldog tough, bulldog strong. And that's kind of a word that we want to use because we don't want to beat ourselves on the tennis court. We want to make our opponents work for it. And we know that if you're going to win, that you have to earn it. You're going to have to deserve it. So if we play tough and we play bulldog tennis, I think that we're going to be successful and that our team will do a good job out there.